Hey there, comic book friends and fiends. It's Rob here in front of the Great Wall of Comics. It's Monday, and we've got packages, and that means it's time for some mail call. All right, so Monday, packages, parcels, whatever. Let's do some mail call. Now, today's mail call, we got something a little bit unique. So we're going to have several AOKs that I've suddenly gotten for I don't know why. I'm just a lucky guy. People have been very generous. And then I'm going to throw in here my my San Francisco Fan Expo pickups. Not a lot. I'll give you my opinion on the show. Meh. And then we got, of course, slabs, because what is mail call without some slabs? Anyways, let's start first off with the AOKs. So I'm really kind of excited to see what's here because I have no idea. I think one person told me something was coming. The other two were complete surprises. And I'm excited to find out. So this first one, this is from Chuck Hensey. He's a channel member. It has a note on it that says, Rob, I hope you enjoy this groovy book. Goon Squad member Chuck Hensey. So there you are. Let's see what we got here. Oh, God. Check this out. Okay, so Chuck was on a episode of the 1011 with Gary B, and I think it was Chuck who was showing this book, and this is this Gold Key book from Zodiac Comes, Zodi the Mod Rob. Now it's a robot, it's the Mod Robot, but they just call him the Mod Rob because instead of Mod Squad. Anyways, so this whole thing, he's an astrological terrestrial phenomenon doing his thing right here on terra firma. It's just such a crazy book, and it's got a robot cover. And of course, I dig robot covers. That's phenomenal. This book is in phenomenal shape. Holy cow, man. Thank you so much, Chuck. This is a great book. This was so hilarious, and when I saw it, I laughed at it. I enjoyed it. I thought it was a kick. I never probably would have bought it for myself, but totally happy to have it and put it into my PC where it's going to stay, man. Thank you so much, Chuck. That is awesome. Holy cow. This next one, another one completely by surprise. Bobby De La Ghetto. Make sure you check him out. This is an AOK from him. I gotta see how to get in this. Nothing totally crazy as far as packing goes. Just insanely tough tape. Only one piece of tape though. Once I'm in, bam, the books are out. I like it. Thank you, Bobby. Let's see what do we got here. Looks like we got some sketch covers. Or some art. So this is. Yeah, this one looks okay. This is just on a backing. This is on a backing board. That's kind of cool. So this is a Santa Claus with a sword killing the Grinch. I'm assuming that's awesome. Very cool, sir. And then this is kind of cool. Knowing my love of Mary Jane, he's got a Mary Jane cover, and then because of comics curing cancer, he's got this Mary Jane American Cancer Society shirt with Peter popping in there. Rob, hope this finds you in good health. Just wanted to send you a little something. Thank you for you and all the guys in the comic book community. Your friend Bobby De La Ghetto. Thank you so much there, Bobby. And then, of course, in here it looks like there's something else in here. We got, Clint's comic sticker. So there we go. That is awesome. Dude, thank you so much, man. Appreciate the art. Mary Jane there, American Cancer Society. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. We'll put that with the community art. I got a nice collection brewing over here of community art. It's phenomenal. And I don't put it anywhere other than right near off to the side because so often I'm going to it, taking a look at it, and using it for various purposes, which is great. All right, so this last one, this is from Alan Rue. Which I didn't know this was
Of
coming
course.
either. Also, another member of the comic henchman, their comic Viking. Oh, wow. Awesome. Holy cow. This is a Tales of Suspense issue featuring Captain America and Iron Man. That is so awesome. This is back stronger than ever, the Titanium Man. Don't miss any of the villain half face. This is issue number 93. That is totally awesome, man. I appreciate that. I have decided I'm kind of right now at this point passively collecting these old Tales of Suspense with Captain America since I decided to start picking up those Silver Age Captain America books, those like first 20 issues. These, of course, led right into the Tales of Suspense, led right into it, right? We go up to like issue 99, and then we go to issue 100 is where we get just Captain America, no longer teamed with Iron Man, and Iron Man, of course, spins off into his own book. But I've been kind of getting some of these periodically, so this is awesome. Thank you so much, Alan. I really appreciate you sending that phenomenal AOK. And I don't care about condition on these. First of all, it's an AOK, so who cares? But secondly, even when I'm picking these up, as long as they're not like falling apart into pieces, that's what I'm grabbing. So cool AOKs. We got a Tale of Suspense from the comic Viking. We got the sketch cover with the American Cancer Society there from Bobby DeLaGhetto, and then Chuck Hensey sending that Zoddy the Mod Robot. Thank you so much there, sir. All right, let's get into San Francisco Fan Expo. It's a garbage con, in my opinion, to be perfectly honest. But again, everybody's going to have their different take on it. San Francisco Fan Expo is what it is. It's a fan event. It's not about various fandoms. It's not a comic con, so to speak. So going there as a comic guy who only really cares about the comics, I'm automatically going in knowing I'm going to be at a disadvantage because there's not going to be a lot of comics there. So, the weekend of Thanksgiving, first of all, it's Thanksgiving weekend. Very weird time to be coming out. Your family's in town, and you're trying to sneak out to go to a con. The first year I did get a 3-day pass, only ended up going one day. So this year I only got a 1-day pass. I got the Friday preview pass, so it's only a few hours in the evening, and even that was more than enough, in my opinion, for me because I'm there for the comics. And there's like 7 comic vendors, and then like 4 or 5 other vendors who have some comics mixed in with their other stuff. Almost all of them were vastly overpriced. So in addition to having only a handful of vendors, everything is kind of split. You have this ground floor, which has a lot of vendors. This is a mix of pop culture. There's some comic vendors, and the comic vendors are spread all over the place. And then you go up to the next floor. The next floor has got all the artists are there, and then you have your artist alley on your second floor. And then the third floor, and then there's some panels. And then the third floor has got some gaming stuff and whatever that's going on. So the event is fine if you're there for all kinds of different pop culture, or if you're really into panels. Look, if you want to go to these panels and listen to them do the panels, or you want to do these meet and greet experiences with these various stars, then great. And there was a lot of Star Wars stars that were there, as well as Lord of the Rings and some others that people could go to. But man, they weren't inexpensive. So it really just depends upon what you're there for and what you want to do. For me, Fan Expo, as soon as you walk in the building, there is their booth with the Fan Expo exclusives, right? And so you can go and get this. Well, there's a huge line. When I got it, I grabbed the books, I got in line, and the line was barely moving. And to a point where I gave up. I left the line. I put all my books back, and I left. And then in the evening, when I was getting ready to leave, I came back out. The line was shorter. I grabbed the books, go. After I waited the 10 minutes in line, I then went up to the second floor to Artist Alley. And that's where I forgot they have another table up on the second floor with the exclusives, because a lot of them the artists are there for, and there's nobody in line at the second floor. So I could have gone there really quick, but I didn't. Anyway, so I picked up some of the exclusives. Here's what I picked up. This one is from last year. They had a few of these left. This is the facsimile for Batman 251, except that for each city they went to, they changed it. So here it says, "Look out, San Francisco, the Joker's back in town." I picked this up because it was really kind of cool, and B, I remember somebody recently asked me if I had any of these left. So I'm going to go take a look through my DMs, see if I can find out who that person was, and if possibly, I might make it available to them. So anyways, there's that. There was the John Boy Spider-Verse issue number 3 featuring Spider-Boy, so we picked that up. Of course, a lot of these aren't, if you don't have to go to Fan Expo to get this. You can go to fanexpo.com and you can buy the same darn books. So for some of these, there are a couple like this one. This is not available on the website. This is an exclusive to the con. This is this year's, where it says, "Look out, San Francisco, the Joker and Harley are dealing out trouble." So this is a facsimile for Mad Love with a John Boy Myers cover, and it's signed by John Boy Myers. So I picked up 2 copies of that one. And then there was a Something is Killing the Children. This has, of course, been a huge series for a lot of people. I don't care. Why did you pick it up then, Rob? Well, I picked it up from my man, Chris the Comic Vet, because he cares about it. And, well, then he told me after the fact, "Oh, yeah, thanks for doing that, Rob. I already have a copy because I picked it up at Fan Expo, Toronto." Well, fair enough. So it'll go in the giveaway bin. And there we go. Then we had Wonder Woman issue 3. This was a exclusive limited to, I think it was 250 or 500 issues or whatever. So, and what was nice was, unlike a lot of con exclusives where they're like 40 or 50 bucks, this was only I think it was $15, or no, this one was 20 because it was the Virgin variant. So I went ahead and picked one of those up. Maybe we'll give that away. Who knows? So those were the exclusives that I chose to pick up. And then walking around the con, I did finally find a vendor who had a couple books that was interested in checking out. Shout out to the Bronze Age Batcave. I was able to, he'd been watching my content. When I was talking to him, he goes, "Oh, hey, yeah, those Silver Age caps you've been picking up." We've talked about them. I've got one copy here in high grade that you might be interested in. And he had issue 106 in an 8.5. His price on it was, he had it tagged at 120, which is high. He immediately said to me, he said, "Well, I'll sell it to you for 100. I said, "Well, let me think about it." And I'm going through his other books, and he had this beautiful John Romita cover of Amazing Spider-Man issue 73, first appearance of Silver Sable, first appearance of Man Mountain, Marco Man Mountain, whatever. I love this cover. This is one of like a couple John Romita covers that to me just always sing. I love it so much. I have a copy, but my copy that I have is like a low grade copy. This is a beautiful copy, likely around an 8.0. He was asking $100 for this. We got them bundled together for $170. That was a very fair deal for me. I was super happy to pick those up. Ironically, though, once I got home, I completely forgot and realized, guess what's in this box that's been sitting here waiting for me to open? Yeah, it's a Captain America slab. You'll never guess which one it is. Okay, so you've already figured it out. It's Captain America 106. Yep, that's right. I didn't remember what I already had, and I picked up a slab of a book that was already at my house. And so here it is. Another Captain America 106, but this one in a beautiful 9.2. So that just means that 8.5, I'm just going to go ahead and post it up on like Shortbox, and I'll sell it, recoup my money, and I'm super happy here to pick up, add this 9.2 to my collection, because obviously higher grades better for me. And I have been picking up, like I said, those first 20 Captain America books, the vast majority of them in, are 9.0 and 9.2 grades, 8.5 on a few of them. It's just mind numbing to me how inexpensive 1968, 1969 Captain America books are. Absolutely insane. All right, last book here for the mail call. This is a big boy book. Buckle up, boys and girls. This is actually the a Christmas gift to me from my wife. She said, "Yeah, go ahead and get yourself something." So I did. There was an opportunity for me to get a book a while back. Actually, I saw a friend of mine, or a friend of mine, I should say, a gentleman who had been on Only Slabs previously, had posted up a book, a couple of books for sale, and one of them was a book that I had been looking for my for one of my runs I've been collecting, and I said, "Wow, that's awesome, man! I totally excited. Wish I could get this." And he goes, um, "Hey, I can hold it for you." Because I couldn't get it. I made some comment or something about like I couldn't get it right now, and he goes, "Yes, I can hold it for you." He says, "No," I told him, "That's not fair to you because I have Comics Curing Cancer coming up. I'm going to have a big shipping bill, so I need to not buy that book right now." And he goes, "Oh no," he says, "just check in with me later when you're and see if you're, if I still have it, because I'm not in a rush to get rid of it." It's a book. It's part of his PC, and the only reason he was looking to move it was because he kind of wanted to get an upgrade. He didn't have one lined up yet, but he kind of wanted to get one. Um, Anyway, so I reached out to him recently, and he agreed that, yeah, he was still looking to move it. So I talked to my wife and said, "Hey, are we doing our usual? We get each other what we buy ourselves a gift for you to give each other?" She said, "Yeah, go ahead." And I promised that I wouldn't buy like Amazing Spider-Man 3, which I need because that's like multiple thousands of dollars. So I didn't do that. Instead, I took a different route and got this book, which I need. I've been working on my Mystery in Space run. Up here you see Mystery in Space number 2. Well, here's Mystery in Space number 1 in a beautiful 4.5. This is a great looking book. Absolutely awesome. I'm so glad to add this to the collection. I have to wrap it back up now because I have to give it to myself for Christmas, but that's fine. But this is just gorgeous. Look at that woman in red. She's surviving in space somehow without a bubble helmet. But he's coming. This is the first appearance of the Knights of the Galaxy, not to be confused with the Jedi Knights. I'm just saying. We've covered this before on some of these mystery and space books. How the Knights of the Galaxy are kind of really. I think George might have been reading some of the mystery in space and borrowed heavily from it. But anyways, so yeah, whew, there we go, guys. There is our Monday mail call. Let me know down below, what was your favorite? What did we pick up? And if you're interested in that Captain America book before I post it on Shortbox, of course, I will make somebody a deal directly. That's fine too. And until next time, collect what you want. Don't listen to anybody, including me. I'm just a fat man with a fat stack of comics and a fat opinion. Thanks for watching.